Hey, everybody, and welcome back to our podcast called Should I? We are the Should I crew, and we are here to talk about different things tonight about the debate, Rebel Ridge, and other movies and trailers that are coming out this year and the following. So, without further ado, let's introduce ourselves. My name is Sally, and here we have Bradley.
Yo,
Next, we have Jose. And the wonderful Brandon jumps
Hey,
alert.
we out here.
All right, so let's talk about this Trump debate. He got this thing going on about some what we in pets.
listen, I love this comedy show. It's something positive out of a negative. I've never had so many things to laugh about and cry about at the same time.
The debate just always feels like late night.
They're hoping the elder people are asleep not to watch it.
Right.
I
just want to know,
Where-
what did we do?
Yo, I go back to like the Obama and Mitt Romney debates, and they were just so different.
So
It
different.
sounds so
They
cool,
were-
convoluted.
They were elegant. It
Yeah.
was fun when
Yeah.
two opponents could go at each other and still find common ground.
But not even just going there like adults, like
Nah,
especially like the millennial age. We always talk about like adulting, but like they went in there like they went in there.
Pointing fingers.
Trump is like pushing like 80 almost. I don't know how old Kamala is, but Trump is pushing 80. Like
I know.
That was
That's-
crazy.
Again, I secretly feel that they scheduled this debate so late because they were hoping to be past his nap time and he wouldn't be able to make it.
Listen, man, I just gotta say this one time for one.
You don't eat dogs. I know that dude's a liar.
No, but it's just like, bro, for those of y'all who didn't know, I am a patient orange. Since I was the kid, there's always been some random shit for no good reason. We don't do nothing to nobody. I just want to know why I'm sitting down, minding my business, and the next morning I gotta wake up and talk about, yeah, y'all eat dogs now, huh? I'm seeing memes of Koreans talking about welcome to the club, bro. I'm just like, huh?
Oh, not the dap up.
I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, when did we start eating pets? All because some random, probably crackheads want to go eat some pets in Ohio. And just for clarification purposes, no, they were not Asian. I don't even think they were immigrants.
They were not. They were not.
What did we do?
I'm trying. I'm trying.
probably were
What did we
giant.
do?
Tried to find a better home and a better place for yourself. That's on you. Nobody told you to want better. Nobody
I'm
told
just
you.
glad during the debate they actually fact-checked Trump while he was.
Yo, the fact that who was it? The mayor had to call and then be like, yo, that didn't happen.
Like, we call
that
it
didn't-
lifelines, bro. Like, what is this, Jerry Springer?
They are ridiculous.
Listen, again, there is a movie that I have been begging you guys to watch. It's called
Yo,
it.
This is the season finale, bro. We're gonna have to review that movie.
It's called Idiocracy. When I tell you that it is scary, how that
yeah, you gotta watch
Did
that. You
it-
gotta.
starting to feel like a Black Mirror episode, like frame for frame. It's
Yeah.
too crazy close.
Crocs and all.
And where's it
Oh
on again?
God,
Hulu.
Hulu. Oh, it's on Hulu. Dope. I will give you guys access. I need you to see how scary accurate this movie's turning out to be.
Listen, for all of you who've actually seen Idiocracy, just leave in the comments and let us know if these guys have a point and let us know how scary it is. Because maybe you forgot about that movie in the trenches, but like, if you remember it, look at current world today. If you don't remember it, like me and Sky, we're gonna go watch it and see how scary it is. Because I promise you, the way you guys are talking, I'm gonna.
No, seriously.
PTSD. It's
Sounds
gonna give
like
you PTSD.
Bro,
episode
from like
5, The
a
Simpsons,
from like a
prophecies and
I'm
stuff.
sure they've parodied it too. That's what's funny.
It
But-
is terrifying.
It's even funny like how like in that movie like they have the technology, but like it's just still running. Like they not really maintaining it. Like when they were smart, it was just that good. It's kind of like how some businesses still be using Windows 95, but it works.
It worked.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Like, if the POS just keeps working,
If it ain't broke, don't fix
you,
it.
you don't need someone to learn how to make a POS at some point. Nobody knows how to make a new one, but the old one is just still
Fire,
working.
it got it. I still clicking away. But that is sad. Like, sometimes I look for, again, when I first saw it, I was like, yo, this is crazy. This could never happen. Then I saw like, oh no. Oh, is this?
That is something.
You know what I
Now I
feel
gotta
bad
watch
about?
it.
I feel bad for like your generation, Skylar.
I do
Because
too.
it's like, not even for the way you think.
They're
Like, y'all just, you know what it was? I remember being in high school, right? And like being hyped to be able to vote. You know, I'm like, oh wow, like I get to register and da da da. Like, I came in during the lead times. I was like 8 years old.
I got to vote for Obama
You feel
twice.
me? Yeah, we know you're seasoned about it. But you know, it's just
Mother
like, but
bitch.
like, you know, we came to a hype, like, yo, getting dog shit.
because I feel like, because honestly, when I was young, like, because when did Obama? It was 2008. Yeah, like that was the first president that I saw that I realized, wait, he's my president. Like, I know about George, Bush or whatever. When I
Or you like
physically
two?
saw what happened,
You were like two when
no.
he was in the office. I'm just like,
Yeah, while he was in office, I didn't realize. But when I saw him, like I was in school and everything, and I was like, wait, he's becoming president. Okay. And I'm like, now these other presidents after, I'm like, yeah,
Like,
yeah, I know. But
nah, they.
like, I don't know. I'm excited to like vote because I really want to see a change in this world, in America. And like, I just want it to be better. Anything, any changes. Regardless.
I like the age I am where I have accepted one, the two-party system sucks, and we are all screwed. I'm just looking to ride this meteor to the end. That's it.
that's crazy.
That's all I got.
To the end
What
is
if we be
wild.
transferred to space? Is that possible?
Yo, listen, if you seen the 100, you know what I mean?
That's if you team Elon.
I didn't finish the show.
No, no, no. And you know he's gonna try to make me a janitor.
Nah,
Like,
because
sir,
you know why?
nah.
Just throw this in there. They just had the first commercial spacewalk, right? Done by some billionaire guy through
Yeah.
SpaceX.
Bezos?
No, it wasn't. I don't know which billionaire, but it wasn't Bezos. It did have the name, but it was like some less
No.
famous
Wait,
billionaire.
so talk to me about this. What's your big first commercial spacewalk?
Like he paid money and they flew him up there.
Yeah.
And he got to walk around in space.
By the time we can afford to do that, it's not even gonna be fun anymore. They're gonna ask me
No.
to clean up somebody's vomit.
Just the thought of it.
No, bro, I'm actually saving up so I can do the 0G experience with the plane.
You can experience 0Gs. Listen, I'll take you to my cousin Antonio, and like
You got
he
the
got
con-
this bootleg, slingshot in his backyard. Have you ever been to the slingshot in Coney Island?
Bro, have you ever seen those planes that they have them planes? Well, it's a regular plane, but they fly it and then they
And then they go
drop
straight down,
altitude.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
and
and then
that.
you get 0G for a while.
Brandon,
That's
I love
actually
you.
affordable.
I love you, but that's that white side coming out of you.
Yes.
Why would you
Yeah.
want to do it? Nah, ain't
I don't
nobody.
even like going to clean the car.
No, I'm not
I don't
spending
like
three.
Kingdom. Nah,
You know
I
the
don't
thing
like
is
Kingdom Come.
$3,000. I'm not spending $3,000 to have a near-death experience. I could do that by walking outside with $100 bill sticking out my
Bro,
pocket.
experiences are
Nah, that shit got a price, bro. You wild. I
bro.
was with it until he said $3,000.
Oh, $3,000.
Bro, that's how much it cost me to fly my girl out to Korea when
That
I
was-
went.
Right.
That's an experience.
That's
Right.
Me experiencing a plane crash simulator is not for me.
Mind you, Brandon, 3,000 was the ticket, the food, the stuff that you experience, this night stay. You know what I mean? Like, you got a whole package, my boy. Like, just
Bro,
to.
that was the round
Like-
trip plane ticket. What you
Oh,
talking
damn.
about?
Oh,
It was a last minute ticket. Yeah.
Damn. I mean,
I
God
think
bless.
it was in the air longer than you were about to be in for 0G. I'm just saying.
Yeah, exactly. I'm proud of the position that you are in where you could afford that and not go into the closet and cry and wonder
Right.
what you got.
As much as I tell people not to use these things, but if you use them responsibly, you can affirm it if you do it responsibly.
Hey, yo, Brandon in sponsorship. Yo, we need to get Brandon
I am
t-shirts.
not confirming $3,000.
God damn, I respect you right now. Damn.
Yo, He
Yo,
will
Brendan's
risk
credit rating is gonna be immaculate.
grow off a firm alone.
Immaculate. He's
Off
gonna
a firm alone.
he's gonna
They don't
hit
take up a small
870
business loan.
before anybody, bro.
Bro, those zero interest with Expedia be hitting a little too hard sometimes.
Also, fun fact for all my Brooklyn ex, the cyclone at Coney Island is actually temporarily shut down indefinitely because it's just too dangerous now.
I like how
temporarily
you said
indefinitely.
I've never been on it.
indefinite. That sounds like some Brooklyn shit. I'm temporarily but indefinitely closed. That is no, that's Brooklyn to a T.
Like, yo, we
Skylar.
might get some sus money and reopen maybe.
Listen, Skylar, I'm gonna tell you right now. I know you've probably been to Flags, Thorny Park, all these great amusement parks. You've been on these crazy ass rides. Sis, listen to me when I say I promise you, no ride will put more fear in your heart than that cycle.
There is nothing like riding a coaster that you feel is gonna break down on you at any second.
It's just crazy to have a wooden coaster next to a salt ocean beach. Like, the air alone is destroying the wood. Like, that's crazy.
The last time I rode it, I kid you not, I saw a plank fall off, and I prayed to every
That's
god
part of the
that I
experience.
could. I was like, please, Lord, it was a mistake. I will not do this again. My heavy ass should have not gone on this
That whole thing.
Yeah, bro. It's just
the entire way.
it's a real thrill, bro. Cause like you just don't know what's gonna happen for real.
You really don't.
Them bars mean nothing, bro. That little
Bro, the whole thing's coming down if it
this
comes
shit don't
down.
matter, bro.
Bro, that thing go off rails. It's not like just the
No.
carts going off rails. The whole coaster coming down.
And I knew
so-
it was bad when they couldn't close the bars on me because I was a little big, and they were just like, nah, you all right. I was like, wait a minute, what?
No, you lying. I know you.
Sir, safety. Nah, they were like, you good.
You good. That's not what you need to be worried about.
I was like, wait, what you mean?
You know
I
that's
was
crazy.
legit terrified, bro. I knew I wasn't gonna get a payout. They couldn't even afford
At
to
all.
fix this. They're not gonna give me
At
a
all.
payout.
Oh, no type of payout whatsoever. But you know what else is terrifying? Being a
Having
black guy in a sundown town.
having to get your money back from the popo.
Bro, just the.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Brad, you terrified. You in Florida. You're not safe nowhere.
So,
Yo.
what my friends here are alluding to is the new prom banger, right? Prom hitting again.
Oh,
Prom
Shut
banger.
up, Prime.
calm down, Mr.
Oh, Netflix.
Sponsorship.
I'm so
It's
sorry.
Netflix.
Netflix.
Look at you already trying to
Yo,
sell
my
out.
fault. My fault. But you know why? You know why I thought it was prom?
Because it was high
Because
quality.
first off, we're talking about Rebel Ridge on Netflix, right? But in reality, we all know it was Jack Reacher, the movie.
I did not see Jack Reacher.
You saw Rebel Ridge, you just saw Black Jack Reacher. It's the same thing.
Wow.
He didn't
Watch the
sing
Jack
the
Reacher
thing.
season 1. It's the same thing, but like with guns.
And Melanin. Bang,
The
bang.
one thing I respect about Rebel Ridge is he never killed a single person.
He did
Oh,
not.
okay. So what you respected, I hated. Got it.
No, I respected that because, like, if he killed
No,
somebody,
again,
Then he's just the guy that killed someone.
listen, we are of the opposite generation. I know that he did not kill them because he wanted to show a level of self-restraint that I
Yeah.
admire.
You know what it was too though? In reality, that movie was like 50 times more believable than like Jack Reacher. That's what I give it. Because
Fine.
everything that happened in the movie, from the cops messing him over, totally plausible. From the whole reason the cops was doing it was like a good reason, and like the way he acted,
No.
so he could like barely kind of skate the law and get away with like some wrist slaps and stuff. Like, he didn't do anything that would land him in jail. Like, the whole
exactly.
point was to get his cousin out. So like, why would he go in there and be like Mr. Shoot 'em up cowboy? Like, what he did was like a lot more realistic, and what you could actually, and even of course they stretched it because like, you know, he did some wild stuff towards the end. But like, what he did was a lot more of what you
Okay.
could actually do in a scenario with his set of skills.
Fine,
And he
I'll
was
give
very
you that.
humble about it.
But you know what
He's
was crazy?
extremely humble.
You know what was crazy to me? The fact that that's a real thing. Civil forfeiture is a real thing. If a cop catches me with a certain amount of money, he can say he suspected it was for a crime. And he can just take it from me. What type of shit is?
And then it's so hard to fight for it back.
I gotta get my money a lawyer because they're not even like arresting
She
or
got to
suing
get my
me.
money a lawyer.
And they
That's not
use
even a, you
and the
have
thing
to
is,
literally get your money a lawyer because it's whatever state versus your money.
We buy one. We
and they use the state money to fight against you.
And then they will like it. I started looking into it and I was like, there is no. I was like, oh, this is real. There was
But that's also like, I don't get why he was paying the 10 bands in cash. Like, they really wouldn't have taken a money order or something. Was it that serious?
No,
Can you only pay bail in cash?
no, it's a small town. They're not gonna take anything
Oh,
like
it could
that.
be an all cash
See,
bail. That's
Brandon,
true.
this goes back to that Windows 95 POS. You feel me? That's what happened just now. They didn't keep up with the times. He had to bring the cash. Then he got locked up. See?
But if you think
That's
about it, all
true.
right, we watched the movie. They knew where he would come from, and they set him up to take the money.
You think so? You don't think it was random?
No,
I think they were
definitely.
just. That's true. They couldn't know that people were coming to pay bails and they were just hitting everyone off the road.
Exactly. It's a one-hit town. Grant, you haven't seen you before. You definitely ain't here to get somebody's bail.
And they
that'll
did
show-
have a full bus, so like they could have imagined multiple people would have been coming.
Imagine how much money they would have made if each one was a bail of 10,000, like they said.
I mean, spoiler alert for you, Bradley. There was one point that I remember in the movie they mentioned that they made 100,000 in the first month doing that. I was just like, what's going on that y'all could forfeiture 100,000 in cash? Like,
Because it wasn't from one person.
I know, but still, like, the town is only so big. How much are you taking per person? How much cash is people walking around with? 100K cash money
10
in
10
30
bands
days?
each. 10 bands
Well,
each.
listen, 100K in a month is not that crazy.
No.
It's not like when you really break it up, Brandon. It's not that.
It's a small town.
Yeah, but you're getting the income from another place.
I'm going to use this as an example. Bradley, where are you right now?
Florida.
No, what part?
Oh, I'm in Port Charlotte.
Okay. Think of Port Charlotte having access to a route that's close to an interstate highway.
Okay.
I have control over this section of the route. Arrest people passing by this route
Oh, that's
because
true.
this is the only route.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's a giant toll.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
But that's crazy. In real life, they have examples of this show by John Oliver, thing Tonight.
The Tonight Show, no?
No, see if I pull it up. But he explained it in a way that's crazy. There was in Philadelphia where Philadelphia seized a house because they suspected it was in a bad neighborhood. So they took control of the house and they thought the people that were living there like, yo, this house is suspicious. You got it. And they couldn't even sue back because it wasn't them versus Philadelphia. It was Philadelphia versus the house.
What the actual?
That's-
Yo, this is wild, yo, bro. Yo, get me up out of here, dog.
Bro. Oh,
He's stressed. He's so stressed.
Just nah, bro. Cause I need bro. Where's my who wrote the Constitution, bro? I need that shit tied on me, son. 'Cause
I tell you
is
this.
crazy.
If you were to watch Rebel Ridge, there's so many scenes where like you just want to get up and punch whoever he's talking to for him. Like
No,
that
I wanna
movie has
punch
so
a
many
ticket
tense
out the
scenes.
country.
Nah, you know who was a great actor in that movie? The antagonist, the guy who played the chief cop.
Yeah, Jeff Bridges.
He did an amazing job. Tell
Yeah.
me now that whole standoff they did where he was just like, oh, he said it's always the pissing contest. He's like, yeah,
No.
someone going to piss shoes on.
The thing that had me dying is when nobody should have slow internet in this day and age. I swear to God, if you have slow internet, that shit's on you. When they were looking up how serious of a threat he was, and they had to restart the modem, I was like,
Yeah.
That's
you
crazy.
you finna
That was
catch hands right
crazy.
now.
Now the best part was when the chief pulls the gun and he grabs it and he's chief pulls the gun, he grabs it, he says, let's not do that.
I seen that in the trailer. That was hard.
That scene
when he
is
was on the
fire.
That
phone,
was
just like
hard.
one of his lines, he was like, you know, I was thinking and then he was like, and I was like, nah. I forgot what he said, but he said nah.
No, he's
Yeah,
like,
nah,
I was
yeah.
thinking that this has escalated too far, and maybe we should stop.
Yeah.
But then I was like, nah. I was like, yo,
I was like, nah.
That's
Yo,
You
when
know
I
what,
tell
too?
you I got hyped as hell, bro.
Right after that, He just started throwing like math stuff to distract
The
her.
beginning is so predictable, but it's still so sad.
Because I feel like you were right. It's more believable because it's a man that was trying to go out of his way to not do what he could do.
Bro, he was like, he had 36 bands on him, right? His cousin's bail was 10,000. So the cops
He
stopped
got
him
36 bands on it.
Yo,
because
don't
he
tell
sold
mans
his
what to
steak in
do.
a private restaurant and he pulled out his 401k, right? Cashed out for his cousin. They was going to get the money and buy a truck, start a small business, right? So he had 36K. Cash money. So he's riding a bike. They hit him off, right? Chief, whatever, interrogates him. You know what he says? He's like, I know what's going on, right? Whatever. I've been down these roads. He says, how about this? I just need 10K to get my cousin out.
You could
He
keep the
said
rest.
he's going away. It's not safe for him. I just need 10K. Keep the rest. Right? That means they get 26 bands, 26K.
That's
And the chief was like, all right, I'll give you an answer by Monday, right? Because the brother's supposed to be sent off on Thursday. So the cousin, he gets there Monday morning, bright and early. He's like, yo, what's up? The guy's like, yo, sorry, you just missed him. He said, what you talking about?
They decided to send him early.
He said, you late. He says, 9:03. They sent the cousin early, so the
He
bus
was a
left
brand
like 3-4 days early, just because the chief called them early, whatever. He said, so the deal's off. And that's how a chain of events starts, son.
That's-
But he pushed the right one.
But bro, like in reality, bro, like he's offering you 26 bands, like you know you taking the money dirty style, like 26,000. Even the chief said himself, he said, yo, he said the deal you offer, it was a good offer, it was a good deal. But I just ain't like the way you offered it to me.
No,
You
it's
can't
not-
just take charge of my, because he offered it to him straight up in front of everyone, like, you know, on some like, y'all all in on this shit.
He didn't have a problem with him offering a deal. He had a
He said
problem
the
with
way
him.
he did it.
No, he had a problem with him feeling he had the right to offer him a deal.
Oh yeah, he did say that.
That's crazy.
He's like,
And
you
that's when
think
it
you
was
in a
also-
position? You think you in a position to talk to me like you actually have options?
I'm not
Bro.
gonna front, son. I was so scared he was gonna say boy.
Because
I was like-
would've-
That's why I'm saying he was such a good actor because like he really played that small town hick chief, and I'm just like, yo, he's about to say, he's gonna say it, bro, and this guy's gonna just,
boy is definitely the N word on steroids. Because if a white man ever call me boy, I'm finna show him a boy.
yo, it's just the way that scene was building up. So I was just waiting for him to say it, and then him to just go, like,
for real.
Also, the reason I respect this movie is because did you guys know that this movie was 5 years delayed and originally wasn't even supposed to star the main star?
supposed
You're-
to star the Jack Reacher actor.
No, it was supposed to star John Boyega.
I don't know who that is.
John Boyega.
That's
You do
that.
know who that is.
I
I
gotta
can
look
see
him up.
that.
You know who John Boyega is.
John Boyega was the black actor in Star Wars.
No,
Oh, I
he was
know.
the guy.
But he
And-
had to drop out. They said it because of family situation. But then everybody's
Damn.
insinuating it wasn't true.
I loved him in Pacific Rim.
Hold on, Brad.
Simmer down, simmer down.
We need
We good.
Now we ain't finna simmer. What
No,
you
because I
talking
had
about?
to like,
Explain
you know,
yourself.
come on, Aaron.
No, it's because she likes it.
Sorry, y'all guys.
Exactly. She likes Aaron Pierre.
You're right. You feel like the aesthetic of the film would
Listen.
be compromised?
She ain't talking about no aesthetic.
You feel like the aesthetic of the film would be compromised if John Boyega was doing it instead?
He's a good Star Wars, you know, actor.
Damn.
It's just
Now we
like-
boxing people in?
Nah, but when you playing a Jack Reacher type character, right? Because we've seen these movies before, right? It's a similar plot. It's the Jack Reacher plot. You know, Jason Statham does them a lot. You gotta be built. You gotta be tall and built.
Exactly.
You don't think about
And John Boyega is like, he's tall-ish, but he's not tall like that. It wouldn't have
know,
been the same
Google-
thing.
Pierre's height, please? I would love to see that.
you want to know
How you spell his name?
Aaron Pierre? I'm already on his thing.
Please, Google it. Let that shit start with a 5.
6'3".
Right.
Yeah.
Versus John Boyega is 5'9". John Boyega is 5'9".
Guy out here defending him like that's her man.
Listen,
Damn.
he's
Yo.
from Britain. He got.
Uh.
Anyways, But you know what this show, I'm sorry, what this movie reminded me of, low key? 21 Bridges with Chadwick
What?
Boseman. 21 Bridges with Chadwick, because he did the cop
Yeah.
thing, you know, and they did the cop thing too, but it was crazy.
My king,
And then the
my
money
king.
thing, you know, I feel like that was a low key
You ain't
similar.
gotta make Sky. You ain't gotta make me sad right now. Why?
I'm
I'm
not gonna
sorry.
front. Just thinking of him, right? Automatically, I think of Black Panther, right?
Yeah.
So you know a scene from Rebel Ridge I really loved? The
What?
scene that like had me and Leslie get high, me and my girl. When he's on the bike next to the freaking his brother's
The bus, yeah.
the cousin's bus that's taking him to prison. So he's trying to dap him up, but then the bus driver's being a dick, so he speeds up. So he starts wilding, yo. He starts wilding to do it. So he gets all the way up to the bus driver. He's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then like, so he comes back and he daps up his cousin, and like everyone in the bus starts going crazy. And it's just like,
He caught up with his cousin on a bike
That man must have been going like
just to be able to dap him
Bro.
up.
on a bike. It's crazy.
and like just to go up to the bus driver and like shit on him a little bit. Like he
Alright.
went,
100%.
yeah, yeah. Like, yo, that scene had me hyped, bro. That scene was fire.
You know
that
why?
was
'Cause
like that was
I
one of
know
the
it's
best
because you
scenes.
pictured yourself on the skateboard doing that shit.
Bro, even on my bike too, son. To try and like you trying to get the cousin that last dap, son. Just like, yo, I got you, bro. I'm gonna get you out.
Right.
You know, that's fire, bro. Like
So
the
with
whole
that being
setup.
said, I'm assuming that the rating it got on Netflix is, I believe last time I saw it, #1 movie right
It
now.
won. It's a definite should watch.
Definitely should watch across the board. Okay.
All right.
Should you
Listen,
watch? Definitely.
yeah, and since we're talking about should watches, we've picked a couple should watches coming for spooky season. I feel we'll have some relevance to this.
Boy, spooky season, my favorite.
Listen, any month before October is just spooky season. Spooky season light. So I feel like we picked a couple bangers that we wanted to review the trailers to. You guys excited?
Facts.
Bro, I'm excited for this first one, even though the first one was super mid, but it was awesome.
Wow.
We're really gonna have to
Wow.
talk about this mid,
Right.
Brendan.
Bro,
Brandon
mid
to
is
define
not a
mid.
bad thing in my book, bro. Some movies are just watchable. That's why I say, bro, any movie that's like a 6, 7, or 8 is mid.
I don't even. You know what, Brendan? We're gonna have to put you in actual horror situations. I want actual levels of reactions.
Bro, 6, 7, 8 is mid. I'm gonna start up
6,
this
7.
first
You
trailer.
said 8 is mid.
Nah,
Damn.
8 is bad, bro. You bugging.
8 is just on the high end of mid.
Oh no,
Yo,
I'm
like,
Brandon.
That's like
so
Marvel movies. Marvel
confused.
movies are like always solid 8s because they're on the high end of mid.
So Marvel movies are mid.
Marvel movies are on the high end of mid, depending on which one. Some
God
of them
dang,
are
brother.
like,
I need an
okay,
example of a 9.
Spider-Man No Way Home. No, Spider-Man the one with all 3 of them.
You making Bradley break his camera.
And was that not a 9?
That's the only one you
Okay.
can think of. Endgame was mid. That was a 7.5 for you.
Endgame 2 was mid.
What? The buildup of 10 years? I can't. We gotta go to these
No.
horror movies.
Because
Because what? They just killed him and then he just didn't die because the universe, whatever. But anyway, before we get distracted, I'm gonna start with this trailer. Before y'all
Yeah,
dissect me,
we're gonna talk. You finna
we're gonna
hear
see
some.
this. Y'all let me know if y'all thought the first one of this was mid. So we about to start it off with Smile 2. Let me know what y'all think about Smile 1 in the comments.
He
And then
said-
also let us know what y'all think about this trailer while we tell y'all what we think right now.
Something really bad happened. You remember Louis Fergoli from high school? I went to his apartment. But when I showed up, Louis?
No,
He was smiling at me.
no.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sky Riley. You are in the middle of a big world tour. You okay?
That's your baby.
There's space everywhere.
This thing is a parasite. You witnessed a death. Now it's latched onto you.
911, what's your emergency?
Oh my god.
I've traced the string of deaths to you. Nobody has survived longer than a week.
Sky, pull it together and get back out there.
No, I will not let this thing use me.
How do we stop it?
We need to kill you first.
What? We have to end it. No matter what. You're not in control.
I need to stop it, but I don't know how.
All right. Okay. Okay. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you where she messed up. You guys know I have mad love for y'all, right? I have mad love for y'all. We do this thing. This is fun, and it's my stress relief from work once a week. If I go visit any of y'all mofos and y'all come out of a motherfucking room screaming, I'm finna throw hands and book it out the door. And if the door locked, I'm finna go out the window. I'm not staying to ask you what's happening. I'm not staying to ask you, oh, you okay? You finna catch a hand and then a ghost through the door, because that's gonna be me.
Yeah. It's just I remember seeing the Instagram feed and social media stuff of the first movie, and that was kind of cool marketing, right? But like even watching that trailer, that thing just gives me the creeps, bro. Like
I'm from,
legit, it's so cringy. It's like,
yeah, I'm from New York. You don't smile at me for no reason.
yeah,
That's weird.
no, legit. I think that's. I feel like,
Oh.
listen, in the comments, if you're in New York, I feel like it hits us harder than everywhere else because we don't do it.
I'd be like,
Right, like
Fuck you.
you looking at, bro. Like
I
3 seconds is the max.
I visited family in DR. Happiest place that you could go sometimes. And like I'm on a drive and I just see people looking at me, I feel like fighting you. I know you haven't seen me before, but just you looking at me makes me
Right.
want to fight you.
Like, bro.
One thing I do want to say about that trailer too is that I feel like they gave that whole movie away almost.
You're not wrong.
there's a lot of
It
Yeah.
is, right? Did we not just
Can we
almost
talk
watch the
about
whole
it? Because I feel like I
movie?
watched a short film.
Yeah, like
half of the movie.
they gave all the major plot points. I can't imagine like they're gonna twist me at something. Like, what you gonna twist me on?
Yeah.
That's fair. Sky, cover your ears. Sky, cover your ears. Also, they showed that cake at the end. I was like, oh shit, that was crazy.
Jose, you're so annoying.
I was the only one? All right, cool.
Yo, my God. Anyway,
She's a
Skylar,
young
what did you
lady.
think?
I also just noticed they had Sky, they used your name. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Try to avoid this. I
I
did.
did hear it, and I'm thinking it was here in my room. Like, oh, where he's what? I almost panicked. I was like, they're going.
She made it famous before she went crazy and tried to kill her. There you go. That's a good sign.
Yo, it was scary though. That smile
It's
creeps
just
me out.
creepy. That's the thing. It's
Okay.
not scary. It's creepy. Like, you know what makes it creepy for me, which I can appreciate for this type of film, is that you have to try to put yourself face to face. Don't play with me. Is that they try to make you understand her POV, and that's the creepiest part. Like, I feel like I had no choice but to try and live her life, and because I saw people walking up to these, like those first-person camera shots.
Yeah.
Seeing the little kid coming through, like, hi. And it's like, ew, I'm stuffed.
Okay.
Like,
That's Jose rule number 2. Creepy kids get snuffed first.
Like, bro, no, I can't.
Ever
Like,
since I was little and I saw Children of the Corn, I know that they can act crazy and they finna catch the 1-2 combo.
All right, so I'm gonna say that's perfect to lead us into this next trailer I got for
Hold on,
y'all.
wait, Brandon. Before you press that play button, what number is that one?
What number is
What
What
number
would
did
you give that? He's
the
asking
trailer?
the trailer
I
itself. What
haven't
would
seen
you?
the
what number did you
movie.
give it?
I haven't seen the
Just on the
movie.
trailer. What number you feel like it's gonna get?
Ready, so
I'm telling you this. My rule is always 1 through 10, not 7. But I already said 6, 7, 8 is all mid. But I want to say that trailer is given 7, but I don't do 7, so it's given 6.
Oh damn!
6 is totally watchable and good in my opinion.
I really gotta up
You
my
gotta remember
rating.
the scale starts from 1 to 10.
Give me an example
1
of
to
a 1 then.
of a 1, like a budget bootleg movie that you know is not the movie, son.
Okay,
It's like you know, it's the one of
Goddamn,
music
Tubi.
is the recording of Bill Clinton. You know, that's the one of music. When you download a song and you get, I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Damn.
That's
Okay.
a one with music.
Okay, I got you. Give me a 4.
That was kind of good, low key though. Like,
A 4? My God.
Because I really want to get in his head and figure out this rating scale.
what was a 10?
yeah, I don't.
A 10?
Alright.
What is a 10?
Yeah, what's a 10 then?
What is a 10?
I don't think he's ever seen a
What was
10.
a fire movie that you just like, yo?
The first John Wick, alone by itself.
that was a 10.
Yeah, the
That
special.
was a 9 or a 10?
That was one of the 10s in my book.
Okay.
Because that movie it set a tone and a tonal shift, and it was legendary.
So it is reachable. It's good to know that a 10 is
That is
reachable.
reachable, but that's the thing. Like, very few movies get it for different reasons. I'm trying to think of a solid 4 movie. I can't right now, but I'm gonna definitely get back to you.
Play the
Okay.
trick, though,
Let's see this one.
Some Max Original. Here we go.
Yes, sir.
Salem's Lot.
They're so terrible. You run away, your brain won't remember.
Why did you come back?
I'm here for research.
What are you researching?
Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary in the lot recently? There are some folks who've had some kind of unusual experiences.
Mm-mm.
They used to tell us stories about this place.
You have no idea what you're getting yourself into here.
Annie, where are you? Answer me.
Nope.
This is not a disease you can catch.
Mm-mm.
If we don't fight back, they'll come for us eventually.
Things have gone bad in the lot now.
Mm.
Is that a series or a movie?
Right.
Okay, so it's supposed to be a remake of a movie.
broken into a series.
Right. That's
Hoping it's not broken into a series. I'm hoping it's just
It's looking very serious.
okay. If that's the case, it's still gonna be a what the fuck are we doing type of vibe. Like one, again, here's my problem. I feel like for
no.
some
It is a
people,
movie.
okay, perfect.
Just to confirm real quick, it is a movie.
See, but here again, here's my thing. I feel like sometimes basic survival goes out the window. If I'm working at a cemetery, which I would not,
I don't
for night,
ever.
fuck no. And I'm shoveling dirt on a coffin, and it starts to knock. If I'm still there on the second knock, it's on me.
It's just the reality. I don't ever think they have a night shift for that job. It's just one of those things, like when you go to a hotel, there's no 13th floor, you know? Like, it's just one of those things we all agree, like, even though we know it's not real, just in case. You know, like, I feel like a graveyard wouldn't even have a night shift in real life.
They might.
I want to believe that's true, but also
Here's the problem, Brandon, right?
the
You live in New York, but in other places where there's a lot of land, there's this thing. Now, let's say there's not like someone they like put in the coffins, whatever, right? Fine. That position might not exist. You know what position might exist?
Hole digger. Security for sure.
You know why? Because there's grave diggers. You know what time grave diggers come to graves?
they can have it.
Night. So you know who has to work the security shift at night? So you know who's now doing a graveyard shift? Security. There you go.
And again, here's where I'm gonna present my argument. Fuck no, hell no. How much would they have to pay you to secure a grave site? Put that on the table. Brendan?
I'm outside all day, all night.
At
least 50 an hour.
I like how that's the problem that you like. That's the thing you have a problem with. Okay, Sky?
I'll say
She's not. Yo, Brandon, how much is 50 like salary wise?
50 an hour, that's like 100K.
Gonna be out to like 150. I
See,
need 150.
see, now I know that y'all are the problem. Because you couldn't offer me enough to go to that fucking grave site overnight. What you finna do? And Brad, I'm disappointed in you, Haitian. You don't mess with that shit.
Here's the thing. See, this is what you don't get. Just because I'm security, bro, I'm treating that shit like the mall.
Yeah.
I'm not touching nobody. I'm not doing nothing. I'm just reporting shit.
Right, exactly.
Show me. I'm not
police.
I'm not doing nothing.
Okay, so hypothetically,
I need to make sure the cameras
I'm in the
work.
building. I'm never outside because no one. You know what the beautiful part about that shift is? No one's supervising. Because you don't want to be out here neither.
Also, is that a creepy boy floating outside a window saying, "Let me in"?
I think that movie's gonna be good. I think they didn't let on a lot, and there's gonna be a lot of twists. It is Stephen King, so of course.
There's a lot I want to understand. Why was he outside the window?
That's what the trailer's for. It should leave you with more questions than answers.
Also, let's all
And
agree.
that's good. The
Let's all
last
agree.
trailer.
A playground at night, definitely unholy.
People should not just be doing stuff like that. If you don't got
It's
street
just-
lights, don't do it.
You know how many people get like SO charges just because they peed in a playground at night because they were drunk?
That's crazy.
Okay.
So many people get put on a list for that.
Jesus.
They should just close the parks. How about that?
The parks do be closed, but it'd be like school parks or like playgrounds next to schools. And like,
They need to do a better job.
Hey,
You know
fine.
what it is? They
The
got
security
my type of
guards.
security. They got
Exactly.
my type of
Nah.
See, you brought that up.
But
That's valid.
honestly, I've never been so drunk that I don't know what's my surroundings, and like pissing in next to a school is wild.
That's
Like I get no one's there, but it's still kind of wild.
That's because you're responsible, Brendan.
All right.
Talking about a person that's not responsible. Next trailer, please. Oh, damn.
The Wolfman.
This is about a wolf. All I'm looking at is insects.
I don't even think.
The Invisible Man. Oh no.
That movie was good.
Oh, it's a blumhouse. So,
What was that thing?
nah, I'm okay.
It
I'm
sounded like an animal. But I swear to God,
It was standing on 2 feet.
Daddy, are we gonna die?
No, it's my job to protect you.
What's wrong with Daddy?
He got sick.
Please, Dad, you're scaring me! Please, stop!
Well, damn.
Daddy, is that you?
Daddy.
It's just daddy no more.
Oh,
That
what the?
was short, sweet, and to the point.
Okay.
They wasted no time in that one. Sky,
Nah.
what's it looking like for you? You feel like that was too short?
It's giving 90-minute runtime.
Yeah.
Damn.
I,
All right. So listen,
That's funny.
the reason I wanted to talk about that one is we don't remember, a little while ago, Universal tried to bring back the MonsterVerse that they had created. They had slated Dracula, which I actually enjoyed. If you guys remember Dracula Untold, I thought it was a dope movie. And they planned an entire lineup based on that, from The Invisible Man to The Wolfman with Benicio del Toro. I thought that was dope. To the movie that ended up killing the monster universe being made, The Mummy, with Tom Cruise. I feel like they're trying to do it again. Skylar, even you said that you enjoyed The Invisible Man, right?
I did not like it.
Damn, why?
I said I liked it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I
Oh,
didn't.
oh. Why did you not like it?
It was scary.
Okay, got it. So you didn't like it because it did what it was supposed to.
Touche. That's how I felt about Paranormal Activity when I was a kid.
Oh my God, I wanted to fight that whole crew. Understand you. I'm a big fan of the Wolfman. He's one of my favorite horror creatures. I always enjoyed him. I went as him for Halloween for like 8 years till they told me to cut it out.
It's just, if they're gonna do a universe, they gotta be a little bit more obvious about it. And the next movie after this one can't come out in like 3 years, because
We're not gonna care.
like Marvel Universe made sense because everyone knew all the comics were linked up together. Like, you didn't have to be a Marvel fanboy to know that all the characters are linked up somehow, you know?
Fair.
So when you see them just pop up in each other's movies, it's like, okay, it's cool. But like, you gotta bring the Wolfman, and then what? Like, you're gonna have the Invisible Man and the Wolfman in the same movie? Like,
I
what are
mean,
you
you was
gonna
there the
call
whole
that?
time. You wouldn't know.
Right. You know, they're gonna do some stupid twist at the end to introduce another character. But then it's just like, when is that next movie gonna come out? In 3 years, and people are gonna forget about the Wolfman twist, and then it's just gonna be a whole separate movie?
Damn.
Here's my problem. Universe is building, right?
Okay.
When it comes to horror movies, because, you know, we had the Freddy versus Jason and blah, 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 all that.
No, we also had, what is it,
Alien-
Oculus?
Was that a universe?
The one, they had the red door. They had that old lady,
Insidious.
Insidious, there we go.
Oculus. I'm like, damn, when did virtual reality get so bad? Like, so my thing is, what I hated about those, right, is that in those movies there was always some dumb way where, like, they continue on living after this little clash or competition of who can kill the most people or whatever. I want a horror universe. If you're gonna do it, I want to see them duke it out, and I want somebody to die. I'm tired of writers and producers ducking the accountability of, you know what? I say he's stronger than him. That's it.
Because they want a
Don't find a
sequel.
bullshit way to make them all live on afterwards and people just escape and like, wow, well, we got to see them interact. I don't want an interaction. I want this.
Damn. Okay.
I want a body. Okay? If Wolfman go up against Invisible Man, I better see some invisible blood. You know, he not coming back.
But then, how do you get movies like Alien versus Predator 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
That's the point. They can be cemented into greatness by actually giving an answer. Or let's say you have an iconic alien, right? Because when we think about Alien versus Predator,
Xenomorph, yeah.
one typical alien, right? It's like Boba Fett almost, right? We think about one particular alien versus the whole bunch of predators. Let that alien die. And then when he dies, they discover the other world with a whole bunch of other ones, right?
That's too hard.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are we making excuses for people making millions of dollars to entertain me? That's too hard? Oh, no.
Brad is like Caesar in Rome.
Right.
Let them fight.
Facts. Let the
I'm right
lines
there
out. Let
with
me see what you
you.
got. I'm
It,
tired of ducking accountability. No,
it,
I need answers. I need definitive cinematic greatness. We're in 2024. Too much effects, too much money, too much budget, too much capability and potential to not get these bullshit ass answers anymore. I want to know who's finna win if they duke it out. That's it.
all right, that's fair.
Speaking of money being lost to Hollywood, just want to throw this in there before the end. Just can we talk a little bit about how Rachel Ziegler basically destroyed Snow White and her whole career, essentially?
Huh?
He's still.
Yeah, yeah. Fine.
Yo, it keeps popping up in my feed.
Wait, catch us up. What happened?
So, I think it was last year, earlier this year, Rachel Ziegler went on a tour basically like crapping on Snow White, right? The original Snow White. And like she like basically made it, she's like it's more about woman empowerment, right? Which is cool and
I
all.
remember she had an issue with the
Yeah.
doors and all that. Got it.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
okay.
then like the Disney fan people, they're like, but we want our traditional Disney love story. Like we get what you want, but we got Snow White for this reason. Like we just want her to be traditional, whatever. So they got mad, and then of course they got mad at the casting because that one guy from Game of Thrones, y'all know who I'm talking about, Peter
Yeah,
Dinklage.
Peter Dinklage.
He was saying that they shouldn't have dwarves, but then dwarves were like actual little people were like, these are
Roles
like
we'll
the
get.
few acting roles we can get, like
Right,
kind of
you got all the
easy.
bread, but we need it.
Yeah, like we could get 7 easy little people actors like jobs right now. Like that's it, like 7 easy
I-
jobs, right? Little competition, like you only gotta face
Little
each other.
competition.
Nah, that wasn't meant to be a pun. I mean in the sense like, there's a lot less competition, so they were like a lot of people were upset. Because they're like, yo, like, who are you? Like, you got the bread. They're like, what are you
Right,
talking about? You've done
exactly.
those roles too. Like, you kind of being a hypocrite.
I seriously think it's because he wouldn't have been cast, and he was not about that.
So
If I
then they went like with a whole bunch of regular sized people, and then the Disney
CGI.
fan people ain't like that. And then they switched to CGI. They
Yeah.
did real people first, but then like the Disney fans saw pictures of that, and they're like, nah, we don't like that. We want our 7 dwarves or whatever. And then, so yeah, they went CGI now. And basically, the movie got delayed. People don't expect it to do well. Rachel Zegler's not getting cast for any new movies. She's only like finishing up the one she already started.
She did it to herself. Sometimes you gotta know when not to fumble the bag, bruh.
I think the ultimate rule is just don't come for Disney. I always mention this. You know what I'm saying?
It's just not even that, like, because Disney obviously hired her. I just think so, like, people who love Disney, they love Disney the way it is. Like, they want, like, they want regular, like, you do your new stuff, but leave our old shit alone kind of vibes.
Right. Leave the classics for classics.
Yeah.
That's why
Because
it's a
you can always
classic.
make new stuff. You Disney. You got like you said earlier. They got billions of dollars, millions of dollars for writers. Y'all can write up a new character.
Right. Right. Skylar, you know what? You're actually part of this future forward, right? Like, well, how do you feel about it? Do you feel like she was doing too much, or you feel like some things need to be rewritten?
Because I did see that. Like, what was like? Can you like tell me what was the order?
Wait, why she what?
You said Rachel. Yeah.
Yeah, just basically give her the rundown again of why she was up in arms.
I mean, she wasn't like mad or nothing. She was just saying like when she did her interviews, how like they're doing a modern twist. Like it's not about the prince saving the princess. It's about Snow White like becoming an empowered woman and like
saving herself.
And like she doesn't clean the house. The 7 dwarves clean the house. I don't know. No, she didn't say nothing crazy. It was just the people didn't like the way because she acted about it, I guess. Because she was just like, I don't like the original Snow White. It gave me nightmares. And people was like, then why would you want to be Snow White?
It just felt very extra and very
for no reason
hypocritical. And it's just like, we get everyone's trying to be sensitive about certain topics, but like,
chill.
Hey, leave it alone.
Okay. On that note of leaving it alone, it's been another dope episode, guys. Time to say goodbye. Look forward to next week. Everybody tell them where to find Sky. Where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram.
And then where can they find you?
You can find me here every week Oh, you can also find me at Brandon Janowski on Instagram.
Brad,
You already know that dude, Brad26, on pretty much every platform and every week on the Should I podcast.
and myself, you know you can find me only here and this YouTube channel that we got going. Thanks you guys for tuning in. Stay awesome.